Why new agents fail? I feel like this is a common question that's asked, especially because of the last few years that we've had in the industry. I mean, 2020, 2021, those were the two craziest years that I've experienced in this industry at all. I mean, 10, 15, 20 offers on houses. Real estate industry, as far as agent count goes, was absolutely flooded. I mean, agents were coming in all over left and right. It was a really easy industry to find clients and sell real estate. So now what we're seeing is agents that found it really easy to find clientele and work with customers. They're in this shift right now, just like the rest of the world. And the shift is pretty crazy. We're starting to see, houses that sit on the market a little bit longer. We're starting to see prices dropping because sellers are having more realistic expectations as far as value goes. And agents are just kind of failing out, and they're feeling a little left out, a little down, hopeless, stressed, anxious that they're going to have to find a regular 9-to-5 job. It's just something that I'm hearing a lot. And so I decided to make this video and talk about the top 4 reasons why agents fail in this industry. I'm going to jump right into number 1, and that is they try to do everything alone. Just because you had success a year ago doesn't mean you can have success now through the shift. You can read every book, you can watch every YouTube video, you could be at the best training brokerage in the world, but if you try to do it alone, eventually you will fail. You should always be surrounding yourself with people who are 1 to 2 steps ahead of you. People that are doing exactly what you want to do. People that are where you want to be. And I've said this before too, a lot in previous videos, in my local live CE trainings, in my Zoom trainings. It is not about the brokerage. It's not about the brokerage. It's about the people you surround yourself with. The people matter. You need to be constantly surrounded by people who are doing great and are excelling and embodying the virtues and the values that you want to be and living the life that you want to live. Basically, in an extent. I mean, you don't want to live someone else's life, but you probably want to make a certain amount of money. You want to sell a certain amount of real estate. You want to grow your business. Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. I want you to try and think about that from the perspective of any other business or any other job. So let's just say you are running a McDonald's and you have a chain, you have a franchise, you have a couple of different franchises. You're probably hiring managers, you're hiring workers, you're hiring an accounting firm, tax people, you're going to be hiring a CFO, a CEO, a COO. Each one of those 3 roles is pretty key to the development and growth of the business. It's the same thing in real estate that you need to be doing, but you are one person. How do you do that? You surround yourself with other people that fill those gaps. So don't be alone. Surround yourself with people. All right, the next reason why agents fail, and this is honestly, it's a big one. You have no business plan. We talked about surrounding yourself with people who have the right things going for them, that are doing the things that need to be done, but we didn't talk about the business plan. There are classes galore, especially this time of year, November, December, and January, all about business planning. If you don't have a business plan in place, you will fail. Your business plan should consist of your activities that you're doing every day, time management, your goals, your financial goals, your sales goals, your commitments. Maybe you should have a vision board, your P&L, so profit and loss, your accounting, how much are you investing, how much are you not, are you setting aside money for taxes? This is all part of your business plan. It's not just wake up, roll out of bed, hope somebody calls you to sell real estate, maybe might show a house or 2, and hope that it works. That's just living on hope and a dream, and that's not realistic. And it's not what agents do that are successful in this industry. You have to have a business plan. If you don't know how to create a business plan, there are plenty of clinics out there, classes and coaching that you can take. We do business planning in the Inner Circle for Realtor Mom Masterclass, but there's probably agents at your brokerage that hold these courses. Your broker probably holds the course as well. Most brokerages do hold some sort of business planning training. Take it and do it and follow it and have a business plan. If somebody asks you, what's your business plans? Don't say, well, I hope to be here, I hope to be there. Just say, I know where I'm going to be, and this is where I'm going to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. You should have a business plan. Make sure you have one and you follow it. All right, the next biggest reason why agents fail, and I'm going to make up some of my own words here, so stick with it. So basically, agents that overdo and underconsist. I'm making up my own words. Underconsist. That's going to be a word. This is basically what I like to coin as shiny object syndrome or squirrel syndrome. The idea behind it is agents like to pick at ideas that other agents are doing and go, that's a really good idea. I want to do that too. I'm going to implement it in my business right now. But they do that 20 times, 30 times. Everybody has great ideas. And I can guarantee you that those ideas are not original, that somebody's done it before. Nobody's reinventing the wheel. The problem is if you are implementing 20 things, it's going to be really hard to stay consistent with that. And consistency is 100% the key to the activities. You should be selecting 3 to 5 activities that you can do on a regular basis every day, every week to pull in business. And I'm not saying permanent activities. I'm saying you're experimenting with 3 to 5 activities that you can do on a regular basis. This is the key. This is so important. And no matter how many times somebody else says, well, I do this and it works really well for me, that doesn't mean add it to what you're doing. Come on now. It means write it down, add it to a checklist somewhere, maybe add it to your journal and file it away for a potential possibility down the road. But 3 to 5 activities that you do for at least 6 months regularly. Super, super, super important. If you don't do those 3 to 5 activities on a consistent basis every single day, you can expect never to see a paycheck. You aren't going to be able to track something that you're doing if you do it once because it was a great idea and you never do it again. That's not how you get business. Consistency builds trust, and the people that choose to work with you need to trust you. So you need to have consistency in everything that you're doing. One of my favorite things that people do is farming their neighborhood with mailers. First of all, I know it works for some people. I personally think that's a very outdated practice. It's great if you use it in conjunction with other marketing materials. It's also great if you have about $50,000 a month to spend on paper marketing in conjunction with social media marketing, with billboards, with basically it's brand recognition more than it's lead generation. That's what marketing and farming mailers does. It's brand recognition over a period of time. And you are going to waste hundreds of dollars on stamps and paper and printing services, farming to a neighborhood. And if you only do it once, don't expect to get anything from it. You might, every once in a while, you might get lucky, but is it really worth all that time, effort, and money just to get lucky maybe once, every once in a while? The people that are successful that with that system do it every 2 to 4 weeks consistently for years. And they are the well-known agent in that area. If you aren't prepared to commit to something like that, don't do it. There's easier, cheaper ways to do it. Don't overdo it. Don't be under consistent. Don't fail. All right. So my last thing that I want to talk about as to why agents fail is action versus inaction. This is a really big one. And I think this was the hardest part for me because in the beginning, I wanted everything to look perfect. I wanted my branding to be perfect. I went shopping and bought all new outfits because I felt like in order to be a real estate agent, I had to wear a specific outfit. And just over the years, I've learned that the best way to sell real estate and run my business is by being 100% me all the time. So that's what I do. I am me all the time. But I learned real quickly that the more time I spent on building my listing packets and my seller presentation and ordering business cards and doing all these other things, I learned really fast that that doesn't bring me income. So having all of those things perfect and ready to go didn't get me a paycheck at the end of the day. What does get you a paycheck at the end of the day is working towards something that is going to bring you income in leads. You need leads to generate customers. You need customers to generate clients. You need clients to generate closings. I mean, they all build off of each other. And the only way you're going to get leads is by taking action. 90% as a brand new agent or as an agent that is suffering for closings and for an agent that really, really, really needs business, you absolutely have to lead generate. And that's 90% of the time. You have to be generating business, generating leads 90% of your 40-hour work week if you're working 40 hours a week. That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. So take action. And I'm going to throw this out there because it's one of my favorite sayings ever. Imperfect action always beats perfect inaction. Let me say it again. Imperfect action always beats perfect inaction. Take action, take risks, do something. Pick up the phone and call someone. Send out cards through whatever system you want to send out. Get out there and meet people. Get in front of people. Hold an open house. Whatever you need to do, but take some action. Don't worry about your listing packets. Don't worry about having business cards, before you start telling people that you're a real estate agent. You don't need business cards to tell people you're a real estate agent or to practice real estate. Get out there and do something, and that will help you prevent from failing. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. 4 reasons why agents fail in this industry. They try to do everything alone. They have no business plan. They have shiny object syndrome where they implement too much and they're not consistent with anything. And they don't take action. They wait until they have everything perfect before they just take action and start doing something. So those 4 things are crucial to failure or success. If you do those 4 things or in opposition of those 4 things, you will be successful. Surround yourself with people who are more successful than you. Have a business plan and goals and include time management in that. Don't pick 20 activities that you think are going to generate leads for you. Pick 3 to 5 and do them consistently. And last but not least, take action. Don't sit back. Don't wait till the business comes to you. Don't wait till everything's perfect. Take action every day. If you do those 4 things, you will be successful in this industry. Guaranteed. Good luck, you guys.